Okay, you can see the clock is recycled. Flight director has called a hold. We are recycling. For the moment, we'll see where they move the clock back to. They could hold at T-minus 40 seconds. They could go to an earlier point. Give us a minute to listen into the nets, and we'll see if we can get you more information to share.
Hello? Hey, rocket launch. Did you say to Elon? I don't. So what?
Yo.
Did Elon build this? Is this in Texas?
Yo, mana.
Is it in Florida?
3 prime subs wasted.
No, not wasted.
Three years NMP7.
Fizzo. No, you don't deserve it. But I deserve it. Why would it look like that? It's made out of rubber. It's the biggest rocket ever. So it's gonna blow up.
John Innsbrucker again here at the Hawthorne webcast desk. We're holding a T-minus 40 seconds. What we've heard so far is we have a couple of issues we're working. One is the booster tank pressurization. Final
Yo,
pressurization
Elon
was
made
just
it
a
pointier
little
because
bit,
of the movie
long.
The Dictator,
That's
by
not
the way.
unusual. We've
I
held
know.
T-minus 40 seconds before to pressurize. That appears to have been
So
resolved.
why does it have to be so big?
Same
What's
time
the
on the
point?
second stage, they're working some final purging. We should know very shortly if that is cleared and if we'll continue the countdown.
Everyone, especially that person, is excited to keep going. Like John said, we should know shortly if we are
Hilarious.
able to continue. But as we mentioned before, we are able to hold up to 15 minutes and still be able to lift off today.
Yeah, on Falcon 9, it's a
Wow, look at
little
all these
bit
people
different.
here.
Once
Oh my
we start
God, should we have
propellant
went?
loading,
Should we have
pretty much
live
have to
streamed this?
go at the targeted time. Otherwise, the propellants can warm up, and we may not have the performance for that particular mission profile. It's a little bit different on
And
Starship.
folks, if I can interrupt,
Yeah.
it looks like they're clearing all the flags, and we're going to release at T-minus 40 seconds.
That is amazing news.
Amazing.
Team working quickly through their issues on first and second stages.
I'm sure all of the rehearsals and simulations that they've been doing have prepared them to evaluate this data quickly to try to get us in for today's launch attempts.
For those of you just joining, we have a brief hold at the T-minus 40 second mark.
How is
The
this
team
happening if
resolving
this
one
is
issue
live?
with the purge on the stage 2 Raptors. Like John just said, the teams are quickly working that, and it looks like the flags are being cleared as we speak. So we should be able to resume the launch countdown any moment now.
And it's worth noting on Starship that once we resume the countdown, it restarts from the 40-second period, and then we keep
Exactly.
going unless another
At
condition
30
pops up.
seconds
So
delay.
stick around because Starship could be going here real soon.
Don't walk away, that's for sure. I'm using views here coming to us from Starbase, Texas.
Why are people cheering? Oh, it's about to take off? There's no one on this plane, right?
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3.
Oh my God. Who is yelling?
Zero post-launch flight operations.
This does look like the movie The Dictator, doesn't it?
Booster after chamber pressure is nominal.
Uh-oh.
T+33 seconds into the test flight of the inaugural
Look at chat and someone says
vehicle.
global warning.
Tower cleared,
Feels
we're into
bad,
pitch
man.
over. Propulsion reports first stage engines nominal. What a sight from the ground cameras at Starbase.
Nominal. Yes.
We're flying at twice the thrust of the Saturn V heading to space.
Acquisition of signal, surface proceed.
We're throttled down and throttled back up.
Where's it going, chat?
Going through the period of maximum aerodynamic pressure. As the velocity increases, the density of the atmosphere is decreasing.
What is that?
Max Q.
Lessening stress on the vehicle. The call out, max Q now. Continuing to watch the first stage as we
What
head
is
downrange.
that trail? What are we looking at here, guys? What is
100
that?
seconds into flight. Our next major activity is going to be
Acquisition
shutdown
signal,
of the first stage. The Houston tracking station now
How much
acquiring
money is
the
that
vehicle.
rocket, chat?
With shutdown, we will get separation of Starship from Super Heavy and ignition of the Starship engines. When Starship separates, we light up 6 engines in a staggered sequence. And if all goes well, those 6 engines will burn for almost 6.5 minutes. Onboard view from Starship. And there's views of the Raptor engines on the second stage.
Wait, they're live streaming from
as
it?
we prepare for stage separation. Now, after stage separation, the first stage will flip
Now
and
that's
begin a
some good
boost back
content.
maneuver for landing in the Gulf.
Yo, I'm inside the rocket, guys, and drink.
It looks like a massive
Continuing
dick.
to fly, 2 minutes 40 seconds. Let's get ready for main engine cutoff.
Wait, is it coming back down now?
Restriction cutoff.
Beginning the flip for stage separation.
Uh-oh. It's coming back down? What is happening? Is this supposed to be happening? Where is it? Okay, it's over. If I look out my window, will I see this thing in
As
space?
of right now, we are awaiting stage separation, where Starship should separate from the Super Heavy booster.
Oh, not everyone's cheering now, huh?
Kate, right now it looks like we saw the start of the flip, but obviously we're seeing from the ground cameras the entire Starship stack continuing to rotate. We should have had separation by now.
Good morning,
Obviously, this
NMP7.
is, does not appear to be a nominal situation.
Yeah, it does appear to be spinning, but I do want to remind everyone that everything after clearing the tower
told you once-
was
I was like,
icing on the cake.
Oh,
There,
what happened? It exploded.
and there, as you saw, as we promised, an exciting end to the Starship inaugural integrated test flight.
They just blew it up. What are we cheering for? Man,
Here, absolutely pumped to clear
Look at
the
all these
pad and
people,
make
dude.
it this far into the test flight, the first integrated flight of the booster and the Starship vehicle.
Live view there.
why does
of
Elon
our
always look
control
so
center at
confused,
Starbase,
ma'am?
which we refer to as Star Command.
Is that Ashton Kutcher next to him?
As we said before, obviously we wanted to make it all the way through, but to get this far, honestly, is amazing.
Well, if you're just joining us, Starship just experienced what we call a rapid unscheduled disassembly, or a RUD, during ascent. But now this was a development test. This is the first test flight of Starship, and the goal was to gather the data, and as we said, clear the pad and get ready to go again. So you never know exactly what's going to happen, but as we promised, excitement is guaranteed. And Starship gave us a rather spectacular end, what was truly an incredible test thus far.
As we mentioned at the start of today's program, any and all the data that we collected during the test is going to help us with further development of Starship, and it's going to improve the vehicle's reliability as SpaceX seeks to make life multiplanetary. It's really worth noting that the flight path was designed to be over water and all the air and sea space. Along with that flight path and those surrounding areas we cleared in advance.
You know what's kind of crazy?
And of course, we're going to be coordinating with local
what's crazy?
For the recovery operation.
If I throw some McDonald's out the window, I get a fine. These guys blow up a spaceship,
morning.
they get cheered.
Oh my gosh. We had a successful liftoff from Starbase, Texas at 8:28 a.m. Central Time. We cleared the tower, which honestly was our only hope. We cleared the tower.
They clean up every little bit of that giant spaceship.
All the way through all those Raptor, those 33, although I think we saw that.
How does this company make money, by the way?
But we got all that data, and we got so far as to hoping to see the Starship, the second stage, separate from the first stage, the Super Heavy booster.
Taxes?
And unfortunately, we didn't make that happen, but that's okay.
Did I pay for this?
It was the first integrated launch, and honestly, today was amazing.
Absolutely incredible day. We made it through a number of those initial test objectives with getting booster ascent, getting all the way through the countdown, working some issues at the end.
How could Elon be working on Twitter, working on SpaceX? Like
40 seconds on the second try. Everything released, the hold downs, the quick disconnect.
I mean, does this guy ever sleep, dude?
Way, and then we got the vehicle off of the pad, through max Q, all the way up to stage separation, even starting into the prep for stage sep. And then, as we say,
he doesn't do shit. Really? Then why is he always sitting in the most important chair, then, guys?
Had a smile on it since liftoff.
Front and center, camera angle.
Now, since we don't have any insights on the cause of our rapid unscheduled disassembly at this point, we're going to end our webcast here.
Because he has the money
to review the data and work toward our next flight test. But before we go, a big congrats to the entire SpaceX team on an exciting first integrated flight test of
They have
Starship.
Their own laptops.
And
Look
of
at
course,
that.
a shout out to our viewers. We appreciate you joining us. And as always, we thank you for your interest in Starship, SpaceX, and your ongoing support. Till next time.
That was it. Wow. That was so cool. They had 1.5 million people watching. It's pretty sick, huh? Good to see people are still interested in the space stuff. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. Wow. If I could get on a spaceship that was going to Mars, would I get on it? No. I like Earth too much. You know, I really do. It really is. So what happened? Well, from me, an uneducated person, looks like they tried to do some sort of decoupling or something, and it just didn't decouple, and it just kept spinning, so they blew it up. That's what it looked like to the untrained eye. Now, I could be wrong.